though, is that there's a bit of a disconnect between what Hoyt is going to be able to do and how the follow-up is going to work, because Rakan is a very squishy engaged champion. So
you can understand why Hoyt's on the Rakan, right? Because nobody else is going to be engaging outside of a, so it's a double-edged sword. It's like, yes, free ride for Zeri, but then also free ride to the other amount of years champion there on the bottom side of the map.
yeah, it's going to really just be about execution with these two teams in the later parts. As Elm's going to engage.
Yeah, that is the quickness popped as well. No, actually, Hoyt's held on to it as Dread's also in a lot of trouble. Peter will go down, but can they get any follow-up? The answer is no. Ellen takes a fair bit of damage. He's burning down, but that is not going to help him out. And first,
Seen a few early game mishaps from him in Longshim's last two series, but he's often turned it around in the mid game. So we'll see if that happens once again here.
yep, well, here is BDD joining Dread, looking to see whether they can lock down Keen. It is, of course, Lee Sin into the Akali as he gets into the Shroud. Perfect execution. Dread is just dead. 1v3. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, Kwangdong Freaks will say goodnight to the bottom lane. Oh my god.
For this Zeri to pop off. But now Kwangdong Freaks have so much control over the map, they can just look for the Ahri. Like, the Ahri's supposed to be looking for Kwangdong. Like, BDD is supposed to now.
Yep.
Fate is exploding. 1,200 gold the lead now on this Vex. And I don't know what to say, Nongshim fans. This one is looking
Now the
pretty
knocker
done.
goes. Not going to get Wind Becomes Lightning, but there it is. Teddy finds the Moonlight Vigil, and now
At this point, those, puny boots, the Merc Treads, are not going to be enough to stave off the power of these AP champions.
well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. As yeah, he's going to try and get out with the ulti. Perfect execution is going to be there as he dives back. So incredibly fun. Now trying to fight it out with Peter. The Shield of Daybreak isn't there. The Ignite's ticking down. He does it again! Oh, Keen! Absolutely amazing from the top laner of Kwangdong Freaks.
I said,
yeah.
oh god, Keen.
Yeah.
Super killer in the top lane.
Here's the quickness, and that is a very dead Zeri. She hasn't been able to play the game, but the same can be said for Teddy, who gets wiped out very, very early. Now Ellen trying to stay alive. He's not going to, but into the fight comes Keen. Misses the backflip, and now he's trying to fight this one out. BDD almost lands the charm, but it's a great stopwatch from Keen now as Peter's slowed down by the 5-point strike. He will be taken down in the end. The Vex also is going to get out of there. Backflip again, not
As Elim is also, he has 0 kills in this game, but he has 6 of the 10 assists. He's been such a great setup for the Aphelios to do damage, helping set up follow-up for the Rakan. As now Kwangdong Freaks again has control over a Baron and can start this up.
If at first you do not succeed.
Zeri didn't get stronger in the interim, I'll tell you that.
Well, Fate looking for some opportunities here as Elim and Teddy, they're the ones trying to stave this one off. I like this positioning from Kwangdong much better. Keen waiting on the flank, ready to get in there. As Kwangdong backing away, they want to try and find that pick as in goes Keen, finds the backflip this time. And he connects it to Dread, gets over that wall, and BDD is already dead at the same time. Peter now just trying to save some of his carries. Canna's out of there, but the Zeri not so happy. Ghost 0 and the fact that both of these teams are the point of no return team fighting comps, right? So once you go in, we're fighting to the death. It's sort of how it goes.
Kwangdong didn't have a lot of time to use their Baron buff to get prio. They're getting some of it in mid now, so the response will have to be swift for Nongshim as the charm misses. Where's your angle now, Nongshim? This is going to be a really tough one.
Yeah, well, Keen looking for the flank. There is decent vision here from Nongshim, though, so if they can start this fight on their terms, they're not going to, though, as Hoyt's already popped the quickness, now looking for his opportunity into the back line. Peter's immediately going to go down. Can they actually get Ghost, though, who's starting to pop off? Fate goes down first, BDD grabs the kill, and now man advantage. Definitely there for Kwangdong, but Ghost this time is actually doing things. BDD flashes in, grabs the kill on the jungler, but will sacrifice himself for it. It's the dragon that's taken, though, for Kwangdong Freaks, and now they've got an Ocean Soul, and Ghost is trying to live. Keen, yeah, he'll guarantee that Ghost is not going to be able to Jet Set Radio Future his way out of this one. And in fact, he's just going straight to the death chamber. Kwangdong Freaks now will push down the bottom lane. Keen's game, they're looking to push down this top lane and finish it off.
Yep, there's nothing else to say about this one. Kwangdong Freaks defending top side, getting that bottom side turret, then trading 1-for-1 a second time. There were 2 really pivotal moments for Keen in this game. He absorbed so much pressure. He's definitely got my POG vote. Might be a 13 for 13 with how well he played.
We wrote that one down after that first play, and the plays only got better
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a great effort from Ellen as well. As here's the last fight.
Yep, going in for it as Canna is immune for the moment. Ghost trying to do some damage here. Needs to watch out for one auto attack from Teddy, which does take the majority of players' health bars to almost 0. They are trying to push them out though, and it is going to work. Peter gets junked. Moonlight Vigil goes down. Yep, that's Gale Force, and that is a very deadly owner. If you were surprised, you shouldn't have been. As Keen looks for the backflip. Does not quite connect it. Dives forward and gets the Shroud down. But Nongshim have respawned now. And despite the fact that Peter is dead, they still have access to the Fountain, and Guangdong Freaks now trying to push on this naked Nexus. Phenomenal quickness is going to get right in there though. And there's the Shadow Surge. There's the cleanup. And Guangdong Freaks will now deal with this Nexus. As, yep, the Fountain is the only place that looks safe here for Nongshim. As the Crab Rave will happen, you know, with Boris. But the Nexus will be taken out.
Guangdong Freaks winning out so hard because their top laner absorbed 3 players worth of pressure twice while they made aggressive plays themselves. Bottom side, or we lose no matter what. Like, it's not that black and white for them. There's a lot of backup plans here.
Yeah, I do really like the Azir for Baron damage.
For Nongshim that we saw last game.
There's a lot of get away from me. A lot of get away from me options. However, do you know who does?
Kana's positioning here very respectful at the moment. Let's see how far it goes, though.
Yeah, quick draw comes on through as LM has set himself up the shield, gets himself the stun now as well. End of the line comes through, but Kana gonna flash, and that is enough for Guangdong Freaks.
As Dread is actually going to stay here.
This is pretty sinful. As Kana's down relatively low, looking to bait. As Zin moves back towards that top side. Keen getting some vision down. And he may overstep here, but the wave not in a great spot for Kana. As, ooh, okay.
He's
Keen,
selling it so well.
Possibly out of position, and now Dread's just going to walk on over. No mana on Kana, as Keen's trying to be a hero, but it's not going to work. To the skies and to the grave.
He gets another one.
Yeah, bit of an engage from Effort. Hoyt trying to play defense as Teddy's been lit on fire. Ghost trying to catch up as it's now Hoyt. He might need to crash down in order to get out of the way of this one. And he is going to do so. Ghost moving forward, but he's not going to quite get there as Realm Warp is available here if Guangdong Freaks can keep them interested. And now they're going to move on back. It's a pretty short range one, but Element Fate are going to move on over. And not going to be enough as Captive Audience was down. That gets the slow, and Ghost is going to show them a Poro. I understand.
So, right now, BDD is trying to find an angle here for Emperor's Divide. Keen's rotating in. I don't think Nongshim actually have enough power here to make this happen. Ghost is still miles away.
Well, there's the Crashdown. It's going to find 2. Flame Chompers come in as well, and immediately the jungler is taken down. Ellen's going to have a very easy smite here as the curtain is going to be called, but is the curtain a little too...
Bear pick here, even though they have a pretty nice lead and they've got a Rift Herald, they want more. They want to even be able to potentially ult this turret and go for a deep dive with the Realm Warp, but Fate backs away. It's a little bit too slow. Crescent Guard early, though.
Yeah, and that's going to deny the Rift Herald. Tidies up the minion wave, does have teleport. And he'll go home. Cannon will tidy this one up. Gets that last plate, almost dies to the turret, but he'll be a.
Oh!
Well, Fate's here with Realm Warp, so maybe he does go away. Oh, dear, yeah, he's going to go down there, and Fate was juked a little bit. There's the flash, and Cannon will go for the recall. He might just want to go for execute here, I suppose. We'll take away with this. Yeah, the flash invested. Fate's going to follow him with the flash, and now Dread might be able to punish. Yeah, Fate caught. Ellen going to come on in here, and that is going to be a brilliant solar flare from Effort. The flash forward from Dread, but he's taking a lot of damage. He's going to burn down as Fate grabs it. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in as well. Magnet Storm's fantastic, and Guangdong Freaks will answer back. It looked dicey at the beginning, but the bear comes. But you're right, there's so much more they also need to do. It's only the beginning of the exam as BDD. He's looking to make his way forward. This could be a flip, as Guangdong Freaks trying to make this one happen. That's the flash in. Hoyt gonna crash down to get himself out. Here's the turn. Teddy untouched right now. Leona's going to fall. Curtain call unanswered at the moment. Hoyt goes down very, very low, but is going to survive. Teddy at full health as well. Should be the outer turret as there goes the round.
Yeah. But it's really important here for...
Solar Flare is pretty good, but the Realm Warp is going to get them into the Baron pit. And now it's like actually fish in a barrel right now. As you can see, that Shock Blast did a whole lot of work. Flame Chompers as well, highly valuable. As Nongshim are going to pick up the aggro of the Baron.
I would like to see some more.
I'd like to see an actual teamfight, Wolf. That's what I want to see.
Like,
the Sand Soldiers are coming on in here as now Guangdong Freaks are collapsing. Teddy nowhere in sight. Nongshim desperately want to get an engage on top of him. The crash down, but Hoyt cannot re-engage. Super Mega Death Rocket is going to get mitigated by the Crescent Sweep, or the Crescent Guard as it is now known. And no one dies and we back away. I'm losing my mind.
But
I'm like trying to work out what the replay was for. You know, I'm like, we're watching a thing almost happen, but a thing actually did not happen. As the Baron is going to start going down here. Ellen moves on over, spots that it's down to about 50%, and now BDD is doing a lot of damage to it. Teddy moving on in here. Can they actually commit to the Baron as Ellen will be able to get towards the pit, but not get in there. Dread secures it. And now Keen trying to dance around the Thunderdome. Dread's going to flash get himself out as there's the Magnet Storm, but Hoyt immediately destroyed. Now Nongshim finally going to turn on an attempted fight, but the Everfrost is too good. Dread's going to get taken down, and now Effort running for the hills. Keen looks for it, but he'll get swept back into the team. It's the ulti from Ellen though, and now Fate dives on top and mops up a couple of kills. Only 2 Barons remain, and Teddy looks for it, finds the zap, the flash over! The shock blast was so sick! And now Fate's trying to get on in there. He will go down, but that's another Baron that has been destroyed. Can Teddy get rid of the other one?
Is removed this time for Kwangdong Freaks. They got the choke point controlled.
Yeah, Keen gonna play bouncer right now. End of the line is feeling a little bit like that as Hoyt takes half of his health bar. Relevant damage there from Canna to try and stop the re-engage. But as you can see, the Baron is still going down low. That quick draw paid for itself. The Magnet Storm was so good. And this is the wombo combo they were looking for. Dread, nowhere to go. Well, actually, there was somewhere to go. As Realm Mob's going to come on in. Ellen's trying to lock this one down. He's a bit of a sad bear. However, he'll be happy when the enemy Nexus explodes. And Teddy's going to flash on top of his own chompers as Dread is going to go golden. It's a triple kill for the Jinx. Undying this game once again is Teddy. And you know what that means? That means it's a Kwangdong Freaks victory. 2-0 here for the Freaks.
Another 2-0 for the Kwangdong Freaks here, and they have really, truly pulled ahead of Nongshim Red Force here.
I think that maybe KT are considered the team to come. Fred at Breon maybe.
Yeah.
Because Nongshim, after a day like today, man.